We all carry the weight of the world on our shoulders at some point or another. Responsibilities mount up, expectations pile high, and the pressure becomes almost suffocating. We often find ourselves shouldering burdens that are not our own, trying to meet standards we've set for ourselves, and struggling to keep up with the pace of life. In this chaos, it's easy to forget about one crucial thing: our own well-being. We neglect our physical, emotional, and mental health in favor of attending to everyone else's needs. We push through exhaustion, ignore our doubts, and suppress our fears, all while trying to keep up appearances. But what happens when we can't keep going? When the weight becomes too much to bear, we start to crumble under the pressure, feeling like we're drowning in a sea of obligations. Our relationships suffer, our work falters, and our overall quality of life declines. We need to remember that it's okay not to be superheroes. It's okay to admit when we're overwhelmed and need help. It's okay to prioritize our own needs for once. In the next part of this journey, we'll explore what it means to acknowledge our vulnerabilities and limitations as humans. Part 2. Remembering our humanity. It's easy to forget that we're human beings with limitations and vulnerabilities. We often try to present ourselves as superheroes, capable of handling everything on our own. But the truth is, we need help. We need support. We need to acknowledge that we're not invincible. When we try to carry the weight of the world alone, we start to feel like we're suffocating under its crushing pressure. We become exhausted, drained, and depleted. And yet we continue to push ourselves to be more. Do more, achieve more. Do more, achieve more.
But at what cost? Remembering our humanity means acknowledging that it's okay to not be perfect.
It's okay to make mistakes, to ask for help, to show weakness. In fact, it's necessary. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open ourselves up to connection and compassion. We create space for others to do the same. When we remember our humanity, we start to see that we're not alone in this struggle. We're all in this together, stumbling through life one step at a time. And it's okay if we stumble. It's okay if we fall, because that's where the real growth happens, in the messiness of human imperfection. So let's be kind to ourselves and others. Let's recognize our limitations and celebrate our strengths. Let's remember that we're not superheroes, but beautifully flawed humans trying to make our way through this crazy thing called life. As we continue on our journey of self-discovery, it's essential to acknowledge that dwelling on past regrets and worrying about the future is a heavy burden to carry. It's like trying to hold on to water. No matter how hard you grip, it will always slip through your fingers. Instead, let's learn to let go of the weight of yesterday's mistakes and tomorrow's unknowns. Let's focus on the present moment, where we can find peace, clarity, and a sense of control. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release all the worries that are weighing you down. Notice the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the sound of birds chirping outside, or the warmth of the sun on your skin. These small pleasures may seem insignificant, but they hold immense power to bring us back to the present. In this moment, we can choose to be kinder to ourselves, more compassionate towards others, and more gentle with our own imperfections. We don't have to strive for perfection. We just need to show up as we are right now. As you practice embracing the present, remember that it's okay to not have all the answers or to make mistakes. It's okay to be uncertain about what lies ahead. What's important is that you're willing to be present with whatever arises and that you're kind to yourself along the way. In this moment, we can find freedom from the weight of the world. We can learn to love ourselves, flaws and all, and live life on our own terms. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, say it with me. I am present, I am enough, and I am free. As we've explored the weight of responsibilities, our vulnerabilities as humans, and the importance of embracing the present, it's time to take the next step. Living in the moment. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, constantly thinking about what's next or replaying past events in our minds. But what if we could break free from that cycle and simply be? Imagine being fully present in every conversation, fully engaged with every activity, and fully aware of your surroundings. Imagine not worrying about yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's uncertainties. Imagine being able to savor the sweetness of life's small joys. A beautiful sunset, a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend. Living in the moment doesn't mean ignoring the future or past. It means acknowledging their presence while still focusing on what's happening right now. It means being willing to let go of expectations and just be, even when things don't turn out as planned. It's a call to action to stop waiting for the perfect moment to start living, to stop putting off joy until all the boxes are checked. You don't need to achieve perfection or reach some arbitrary milestone before allowing yourself to feel happy. In fact, perfection is often the enemy of happiness because it sets an impossible standard that can never be met. So take a deep breath, let go of your worries, and step into the present. Allow yourself to experience life fully without apology or regret. You are enough, just as you are in this moment. And that's all that truly matters.